I'm visiting every station on the Tees Valley line. I've just left Redcar East. Later on I find myself at a station where I feel like I need to leave very quickly. Slightly concerned that you can't actually get to the other platform. How hard can it be? The guard has just warned me that
it's not the best place to be, if I'm absolutely honest.
Jen Makes Bad Life Choices live on YouTube, so that happened.
We're now approaching Longbeck.
This is Longbeck. I am not going to hang around here because, well, look at it, it's a bit rubbish. It was built in the 80s to serve the new developments around here. As such, it's very basic, not very exciting. And it's only a 10-minute walk to the next station, so I'm going to do just that. Like, look at it. There's just nothing to get excited about. Let's go this way. I think it's quite a simple walk. Simple walk because apparently it's just a straight walk down this public footpath. How hard can it be? There should be a train coming past any minute. Longbeck was built for development in the 80s. Even more development going on right now, so that station is going to see even more use. It's just not very exciting. I don't actually know what time the next train is, other than it's about 45 minutes-ish, because I switched up the plan, as I always do. A little bit confused, slightly concerned. There's a train pulling in. Is that my train? Am I meant to be on that one? You can't see it. I can hear it though. No, it's not this soon. Have I dawdled? Have I planned this wrong? Did I mess up by changing the plan? Guess we're about to find out. Also this footpath is getting a bit hairy now. I didn't think I'd have to walk all the way around. Thought I'd just be able to nip up onto the platform. Jen Makes Bad Life Choices live on YouTube. The steps, that's a good sign. How do we get to the station? Do I have to go back under to then come over? Ooh, this looks hairy. It's like almost certain death. There is no footpath under this bridge. I hope nothing comes. Okay, I didn't die, that's a positive. I need to work out how to get into the station now. Do I go up those steps? According to Google, I go round on the road. Let's see what's going on with these trains. I mean, I could use the internet and have a look. I like the mystery. This is the point where I would normally have a bit of a rant about the permeability of stations, but to their credit, there's nothing actually going on there. When that development finishes, you probably want to consider opening up a way in on this end, right? This will become the closest station for half of that development. I forgot this end of the line is half hourly. Not hourly, that's why I saw that train. More trains than anticipated. That can only be a good thing. So Marske station serves the town of Marske by the sea. If I keep calling it Marske, it's because it's just how it's spelt, but it's meant to be Marske. I can't go to the sea in every town that I come to that's near the sea. But the sea is just, I can see the sea. It's over the rooftops. You can see the sea. It's a fair walk from here though. I'm not going that way to Saltburn just yet. I'm going to save that to be my final station because of course I'm going to. So you've got to wait a bit for Saltburn. Going back that way, South Bank next. I've got an hour there. An hour in the middle of nowhere. It's not the nice kind of in the middle of nowhere though. We passed through not just the old Redcar British Steel Station, but also the site of the old Grangetown railway station, which closed in the 90s.
We're now approaching
South Bank Station. Little bit of an annoying one because currently only this platform is in use. That footbridge has been deemed unsafe, so you can't actually get to the other platform, which means if I go that way, rail replacement bus. But that's just going to take me back to Redcar and I've already been there, so I'm in two minds what to do. Might get on the bus. I might get a taxi to Middlesbrough. I might wait the hour. The guard has just warned me that it's a little bit rough around here. I might not want to stay.
I can take you to Middlesbrough, I'm happy just to carry you on. It's not the best place to be, if I'm absolutely honest.
Okay, thank you for your advice. So I'm kind of erring towards the taxi a little bit. Yeah, I'm thinking the taxi is a good idea. There's not a great vibe here. I'm going to go into Middlesbrough and then just go from there. Hello, you right?
Hello!
Long story. I'm at Middlesbrough and I'm half an hour early. So I went for the taxi option, but Middlesbrough is full of traffic. I got the taxi to drop me about a 7-minute walk from the station, and this train was due in 5 minutes. I've broken my not rushing rule, but I get to pick off an extra station today that I wouldn't have done. So I guess we're going to Allens West.
We're now approaching Allens West.
Unexpected station in the bagging area. I'm not even meant to be here for another 2 days. Yet I am here. Who is Alan, anyway? And why does he get a west? And does he have an east, and a north, and a south? Where is Alan? I want to meet Alan. So that happened. The execution of that plan, if you can even call it a plan, I call it pure accident, was perfect. I dived onto that train just as it was about to leave. Okay, 30 seconds. 30 seconds before it was about to leave. And we left. And now I'm at Allens West. And I picked out this station as the one to get off at because I knew there wasn't a fat lot here. But now I've got 40 minutes to kill here. And nothing to talk about. It's a generic station, this one. But that's why I picked it, because I wasn't going to lose anything by rushing it. I knew this was going to be on Saturday when I was going to do it, kind of nothing. So I guess while I am to the west of Allen, it seems like the perfect opportunity to say a massive thank you to my supporters. You make my world go around. You enable me to do this. You bring me to Allens West. It might not be the most exciting of place, but it is another tick in that box. Your name scrolling every single video. If you want to get your name onto that list, the links to do so are in the description. But to you guys that are already there, thank you so much. I love you to bits. I've done some research on the fly and I found out why Allens West is called Allens West. There is no town or village or anything like that called Allens or Allens West. It's named after like an industrial complexy park that was here. I think the station was opened in the 70s. That industrial park doesn't seem to exist now, so I'm going to hazard a guess it's all being redeveloped because a lot of the houses here look new. That looks brand new. Yeah, there you go. Allens West in a nutshell. See, I can do factual content. If you read factual content as hastily Googled on the fly. I'm going to set you guys some homework. In the comments, share with me something about Allens West that I don't know right now. You know what, one of the things I do normally complain about is the cost of rail tickets. But actually around here, very, very affordable. Like I would normally do trips like this on like day ranges and stuff. But the returns and singles that I'm just chaining together to make this happen, really cheap. So yeah, locally within the northeast, rail travel does seem to be quite affordable. Hopefully tomorrow and maybe Sunday I'll be seeing some of that. If I have done, you will have seen the video by now. Don't worry, I'm not going to try and be here. This is my first station of the day that is actually on the line of the old Stockton and Darlington Railway. Just that this station didn't exist back then, so we're going to have much more Stockton and Darlington Railway-esque stuff in the upcoming episodes. Just ticking off a lot of the general Tees Valley Line stuff first. The barriers are down. Let's go and tick off one more. So we're right at the other end of the line now, and in a minute we'll be arriving at Newton Aycliffe, where I'm spending about 30 minutes. Newton Aycliffe. I always think of it as Newton Aycliffe, so I'm gonna go with that. More of a basic station than I expected. Like, this is very basic. I thought Newton Aycliffe was a bigger place, and as I expected, a more fully featured station. But oh well. Wow, they're really trying to control where people can and can't see the anniversary journey tomorrow. Which, by the time this goes out, will have been several months ago. They're expecting lots of people. It's going to be a busy, anxiety-inducing mess, and I'm going to be in the middle of it all. So let's play a game, because the Gen timeline will be getting a bit timey-wimey about now. You will have already seen how tomorrow goes. How do we think Gen is going to deal with those crowds of people? Because I'm terrified. My anxiety is very high right now. Of course, I'm socially obliged to point out regional railways branding, if you're into that kind of thing. Following on from the Mid-Cheshire line and also the Penistone line, cross-country funding boards everywhere. They can't fund their own trains, can they? This is where I'm going to call it for today, so I'm going to do what I always do, leave a link here to the next video I think you should watch, and we'll pick up next time, whenever that might be. I don't know my plans for the next few days, so you'll see it next week, but when am I going to make it? Who knows?